Congratulations for taking the next step and landing on this page. Welcome to Positive Life Shift. I'm Gina Mitchell and you're about to discover the 5 secret steps for relationship clarity. Now you can either do this on your own or you can do it with a partner. It's up to you. Now, the very first step, what you need to do is look at your past relationships. And I know it sounds really analytical, but it's a really good idea to actually plot a graph. And along this axis here, you've got your age from 0 up to whenever, 60 or whatever. And here on this axis here, you've got a scale of -10 to +10 with 0 in the middle there. And what you do is you sort of think about times in a relationship that you've had, and you think whether they were good or bad, you know, anything from -10 up to +10, and you will actually then sort of join the dots together basically. And do that for all of your relationships on this one set of axes. What you could even do, especially if you haven't had a lot of relationships, is also to actually maybe plot the relationships with your siblings and your parents. And it's amazing. You'll probably find that there are some patterns there. So it's really interesting to see, especially if you do it on a graph like that, because it's very visual. Okay, step number 2. What you need to do is write a list. Another analytical thing to do, but nevertheless, make a list of your perfect partner. Now, the physical attributes, the educational attributes, you know, their personal attributes, whether you want them to be kind or funny or generous or whatever it might be. So you might have to do a brainstorm with that one. Really good idea. Just, you know, brainstorm it out, put it out there, okay? And once you then have a list, then you'll know exactly what you want. Step number 3. What you need to do next is to write out your values, your top 10 values, that is. You know, what is it that makes your life worthwhile? What is it that makes you get out of bed in the morning? And it could be a list of anything. And I've got a couple of ideas here if you don't know what I'm really talking about. Is it power? Is it money? Is it wealth? Is it comfort? Is it family? Is it loyalty? It could be anything. So once you've actually written out your top 10, you might actually brainstorm about 50, it's up to you, but then you actually pick out your top 10 and then put them in the order that you actually value them at, okay? Now what I'd like you to do, if you're doing this with a partner, get them to do it as well, and then compare lists and see if there's any overlap. Alright, so that might tell you something about each other as well. Okay, step number 4. Make a list of all of the things that you love to do, your interests, okay? And also if you're doing this with a partner, get them to do the same thing. And if you compare lists then, of course, you'd hope to see that there might be some overlap there. Okay, if you don't have a partner, it doesn't matter, but it's like making you aware of the things that you really, really love to do. Okay, step number 5. What's your love language? Okay, there are 5 love languages. There's words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Figure out what yours is. Get your partner to do the same thing. Are they the same? That means, are you communicating properly with each other? Okay, so what I'm offering now is a one-on-one relationship clarity session with me. You'll take away with you a clear vision for the kind of happy relationship that you want. The second thing you'll take away with you is that you'll uncover the hidden challenges that may be sabotaging your relationship success. And the third thing is that you will leave the session renewed, re-energized and inspired to improve the relationship that you're in at the moment, or to know if it's time to get out. So to claim your relationship clarity session, just leave your details in the boxes provided on this page, and I'll have someone from my office contact you to arrange an appointment either face-to-face or on Skype. So here's to relationship success.